Hello everybody, this is BC. I'm playing Minecraft and I want to welcome you to my world. I want to take this time real quick just to say this is my very first video, other than a video response I made once for B00, who is a well-known Minecraft YouTuber. That was a little quick video that I made, I think using the free version of Fraps, so doing my little 30-second blurbit of how to explain something for him really wasn't quite a video. It was more of a rushing endeavor, I guess you could say. But I wanted to go ahead and start making videos of me playing Minecraft, and it's because I love playing this game. I really love playing this game, and I probably play it more than than I should. But with that said, I'm really big into community, and for anybody who's maybe watched one of my main sources of inspiration, who is tom-foolery, he's all about the community and all about giving back to people. He takes ideas, maybe ideas from people that aren't so well known, and he puts them on the internet. And he's helping the community grow. He's helping people grow. He's helping ideas grow. And he's sharing knowledge, and that's truly how you empower somebody, is by sharing knowledge. So why am I making YouTube videos? Well, it's not because I want to make money. I have no intentions of ever monetizing videos or making commercials or trying to make any sort of income whatsoever by making videos. That is not my intention. So I'm making videos simply to share my world. Again, my main sources of inspiration, docm77 and Generic B. Generic B has probably been the most influential person. He's the very first YouTuber I ever watched. And between him and a kid on my son's baseball team is how I kind of got into Minecraft. So yeah, so that's me, and that's my inspiration. I've been playing Minecraft for a couple years, and yeah, a couple years. I've been playing it since I think 1.2, somewhere around then. I don't remember. It's been so long. And I've seen a bunch of changes. This is my third world, and this is my spawn town that you can see. This right here, X marks the spot. This is my spawn point right here, and so this little platform is where I would spawn. So I wanted to take this first video just to introduce myself and just show you a little bit around my world, and just talk about some things. I don't play online very much, mainly because my internet is horrible. I live in Italy, and I have really bad internet. The download speed is great, the upload speed is horrible, so even with some of the fastest servers, I think my ping is over 200, and it's just not possible to play online very much at all. So I started building my own real world, or my own Minecraft world, and I always play it as a server that I'm running on my machine. My kids, they all have Minecraft accounts. I have three children, Anonymous, Creepahugga, and Lilycat, and they all play with me quite often. And so some of the things here are theirs, some of them are mine, most of it's mine. But let's just take a look around. So anyway, spawn, and my endless source of food right here is the chicken shack. Now, I currently slaughtered all the chickens just because, being at spawn, it was getting out of control. got more than enough chicken in there to last forever. And there's some guys hanging out in here. But down here's the machine, and currently out of chickens, just so nothing's going on with it. But yeah, so endless supply of food. Here's the item elevator to get it up into the chest when it's actually going. Produces unlimited amounts of chicken. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and stock up. Yeah, so, okay. This is a horse stables that Lily Cat made, my daughter. And she's got some ponies in here that she's wrangled up, as well as a couple donkeys. This is the 0-0 tower. 0-0 is actually right where the beacon is. I actually just fought the Wither for that beacon yesterday. That was a pretty fun endeavor. But this tower here is very reminiscent of the Italian bell towers from churches. So I thought it only fitting to place it into my world. And we're going to go find a bed real quick, so that we're not walking around too much at night. Parkour beast. And oh, another note. Okay, so I talked about my internet, and of course one of the things that people always want to know is, you know, like what kind of hardware you're using. So just really quick, built my own computer. I built it basically specifically to play Minecraft. I got tired of playing on a Rudy Poot laptop. So the most notable pieces, I have an Asus motherboard. I'm running an AMD FX 4300 4-core 3.8 gigahertz processor. I'm currently running 4 sticks of HyperX Blue 8 gigabit RAM, so that equals 32 gigs total. And I just recently upgraded my video card from the GeForce GTX 650 to the GTX 660 Signature Series for the win. I didn't upgrade for the win, but that's what it's called. And so, yeah, I'm getting, you know, pretty stable frames right now, but when I'm not recording, I usually can get up to 400 and something, 300 and something frames per second. So no problem with gameplay, no problem with hosting a server. I just can't play online because the internet is horrible. But anyway, yeah, so this is actually Lily Cat's little house that I slept in. Very little modest home. She loves making cake, and I always love coming in here to eat it. And we're going to take this passage. Here's Lily Cat. This is her face. My little kitty cat. And this is an underwater tunnel under the lagoon that we were looking out over earlier. Right here is my temple house. I'm sorry, portal temple. One of my favorite buildings that I've made. This was right around the time that quartz was really kind of coming out, and I think portals, and then I eventually redid it inside, so with the resized portals. I think that was during the snapshot when portals first came out that you could resize them. So this leads us to the Nether, which really isn't too exciting right now, but a little note that my daughter left me one day. Thank you, Lily. And okay, so over here is my shop of wonders. So, we got a couple items for sale: horse armor, iron armor, name tags, and saddles. Now, I've been working on the prices, but I still get business from the kids from time to time. That's ridiculous price, I know. But anyway, it's all ran through machines, so I can go to the payment chest, drop my 5 emeralds in, and the machine knows that I just paid for a saddle, and bam, I get my saddle. So if you pay a little bit more or a little bit less, you don't get the item, or I get to keep the change. So exact change is always a good thing, and it's all underground here. Let's see, let's take a look real quick. So this is the maintenance access, but 4 separate machines, each one responsible for another item. Here's those 5 emeralds we just put in, and then this is the overflow chest if someone just throws junk inside. I can go up into here for the restock area, and actually let me go ahead and put this saddle back, because I really don't need a saddle right now. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. Over here, Anonymous is building a power plant, and he built a pub back here in the trees. I think his intentions are to make it like a brewing house, but he hasn't been on for a while, so he hasn't finished it yet. And this is my builder's supply, I guess you could say. I don't want to use any names that are gonna raise any flags in YouTube, but this is my builder's supply, complete with a turbo furnace downstairs that you might have seen JL zip code build before, and then just a general sorting of building materials. I tried to use Seth Bling's sorting system, and I had a lot of problems, like many people, where once the new update came, I think 1.7, the items wouldn't fall into the chests that they were supposed to. They would just go to the very end and fall out. So I ended up using the normal stackable sorting system, which kind of creates a lot of extra lag, but nonetheless, it still works great, and it sorts the main items that you see here. So you just place all your junk into one chest here, let it go, and it will sort itself out. So just a quick look at the maintenance door. So here we can see the bottom level of sorting. Oh, dang it. Great. And of course I don't have any ender pearls on me. Too easy. Okay. And anyway, top level of sorting. And then down here is the turbo furnace array that you've seen on other videos. Complete with a switch to send it upstairs. Or if I want, I can just collect the items down here. Ooh, looks like I'm out of wood. Alright. So I need to resupply that sometime very soon. Hello. Okay. Since my introduction's over, I'm going to go ahead and put on my goodies. By the way, always playing on hard, and also on UHC mode, on hardcore mode. So I believe the game's a lot more challenging. I'm not a big fan of games that are just easy. I like this as a building game. That's the main reason I play it, because I'm actually a ginormous kid and huge fan of Legos. And I think that's what appealed to me the most about this game is the fact that it's like Legos, only in a video game. And if you're like me and you grew up in the Nintendo generation, not only do you like video games, but if you like Legos, then Minecraft is like the best of both worlds. So, yeah. So anyway, I got tired of it just being too easy, and I'm not afraid to die from time to time and lose my stuff. And sometimes people get in a rut where like they want to start over. Well, dying is starting over, because if you fall in lava and you lose all your armor, I mean, it takes a while to get it back. And I haven't even fought the Ender Dragon yet. So, and I've been playing in this world for, oh my gosh, a long time. But I just haven't fought the dragon because I'm waiting to do a collab with all my kids. And we're going to go fight it together. So, the end has not been gotten to. In fact, I don't even think I've finished the end portal, even though I know where it's at. So yeah. Okay. So, this world here, I built it right around the time, or I started building this world here right around the time that new flowers came out, new biomes. And so the first project that I made inside this area was this huge flower sanctuary. It's basically like a botanical gardens. And why did I make that? I don't know, because I just thought the flowers were really pretty and I kind of wanted to put them in one place. So this is kind of like a flower museum, I guess you could say, with little displays, and everywhere you go, it's little displays, and the houses are built in like the Italian terracotta style. Each one's kind of joined to the next. So this is my jungle biome display. And I know these aren't indigenous to the jungle, but it's all about appeal, right? So, jungle biome display. And next is the taiga biome display. A little frozen lake down there. And I think the next room is the desert display. Yep. Upstairs is not used yet. And then this is my Mushroom Island display. Again, I realize that not everything's indigenous, but it's just a display. So yeah, that's my so go upstairs, check it out, and you can see there's just a little lookout. We can get up on the roof, no problem. So not too much to my spawn area. I've kept it pretty centralized. I really have been inspired by like the organic feel of other folks that I've seen. So I've been kind of maintaining that kind of organic feeling. This is a sweet shop that Lilycat and I have been working on, and it'll be much like the rare item shop over there. But this will sell like cakes and different treats. So we've got the building build. In fact, to finish this building, her and I went on the quest to find the mesa biome just to get the sand. And because that was an essential ingredient to making this big ginormous cake, is the orange sand. So yeah, that was actually the whole reason we discovered the mesa biomes was to build that giant cake, which was a blast. So I think I've shown you pretty much everything down here. On the other side of the tower here, you might have seen earlier a machine. That's just a pumpkin machine. It's constantly running, making pumpkins, so that someday I can replace all these torches. I'm a big fan of always getting rid of like as much lag as possible. So whatever I can do to do that, then then yeah, I try to get rid of leg. I mean, I like to play in the way I like to play Minecraft the way that the developers designed it to be played. So I don't like to decrease my particles. I don't like to get rid of anything from the gameplay itself. So whatever I can do to increase that experience, I think is the best, rather than decreasing my experience. So anyway, let's travel to the Nether real quick. We're going to go to my base, I guess you could say. Something I've been working on for a very long time. I'm actually really proud of it. Not completely finished, but perhaps that's something we can do together. So let's go check it out. Again, haven't done much in the Nether. My last world, I had a really sweet Nether hub. I haven't really figured out what my inspiration is going to be. I typically build in the ceiling and hide away, but that gets really boring really fast. I mean, the most danger you're going to face is running into a pocket of lava, and that's boring. So, and then up this stairwell is where I punched my hole through bedrock using the dark oak saplings. And I actually fought the wither up there. If you're going to fight a wither, fight them up on top of the Nether. You don't have to worry about the pits and other junk of falling into and get totally wrecked. So anyway, but up there I have a horse tied up, and so I can get on that horse, and it's quick transport over to my Wither Skull farm, which is a couple hundred blocks away, and really it's not the most efficient, but it's where I go. So 2 portals here. This portal is going to take us to just outside of the end portal into the stronghold, and then this portal is going to take us to the base. Now I need to build another one up higher to actually get to my base, because I have something else below it, and that's what we're going to see right now. Alright, so this is a structure that I built after I found a skelly spawner, and the spawner is up inside here. Yeah, the spawner's up inside here. This here is a drop chute from a mob spawner that I built. You know, the whole piston pusher type mob spawners. So this is the drop chute that they're going to come, and that way I can have one consolidated point. Now, the mob spawner you'll see later actually is part of my base, and you'll see that shortly. But this is some pixel art that my son Creepahugga made. Perhaps a self-portrait, only Creepahugga is blue. And then this is pixel art that I made of a skeleton. So yeah, what's going on here? Well, this is my control room, and we can turn the skelly spawner on or off, and we can turn the mob grinder on or off. And usually while I'm sitting in here waiting, I can AFK from right here and go eat dinner, go do something else, come back a couple hours later. Right there on that platform I will have 400 to 600 skeletons chilling out waiting to be wrecked. I brew potions while I'm waiting, and yeah, so how does it work? Okay, I got this enchanting station. I got these chests over here, and on the opposite side there's also chests right there. Now, what's going on? So I have, hi flesh, one touch lava blade, lights everybody on fire, takes them down to a one punch kill. Their goodies and guts go splatting all over the floor here, which underneath is hoppers that sucks them up. And that's traveling this straight direction, which will trigger this light. Just tells me that my item elevator is working. Will it trigger the light? Probably not. There it goes. Okay. From there, I left this little service entrance here. So here's the item elevator. Things are coming up. And they're first going to go through this machine here, which is a sorter that sorts stackable and non-stackable items. So the non-stackables, like armor, weapons, all that good stuff, they're going to go through here and they're going to go over here, and this is a direct feed to that series of chests that we saw on the right side. The remaining stackable items, anything that's stackable, will head through and hit this first sorter, which will take out all the gunpowder. And that's going to drop right down into my control room, right where my potion brewing stand is. So anything that's not gunpowder will continue on and hit this sorting machine, which will grab out all the arrows, and that'll throw them into the right side of the other set of chests. Anything left will get the bones pulled out, and that'll go into the left side of those chests. And finally, all remaining stackable items will come this way, and all the Zambi Fresh will be pulled out and immediately ejected into this pool of lava for destruction. And then anything else that's stackable that isn't one of those 4 items will actually go through this hopper chain and proceed to go down all the way back to my control room to the chest on the left. And that's just a bunch of leftover. So when I get carrots and potatoes and gold or iron ingots, you know, stuff like that, all that stuff will not be destroyed. It'll be collected. This here is just the service wire for the skelly spawner on and off. So yeah, that's my skeleton spawner. Alright, and lastly, we're going to take my little secret ladder entrance here, and this goes up to my quote-unquote base. Now, again, I'm all about organic style. I don't like things to be very uniform. And so, I don't want to give it away. Hold on. I'm going to cut, and I'm going to go far away so you can see where I'm at from a distance. And then you'll understand kind of the methods to my madness. Alright? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I swam across the way over to these big snow-capped mountains to give you the reveal of my base. So yeah, it's a pirate ship. I've been working on this for a very, very long time, and still not completely finished. Still need to put up another mainsail, and then this whole mast needs to be completed, but I think the rear of the ship is more or less complete. Everything about the inside of the ship is done, and it looks like I need to repair some of that there. But yeah, so I have a couple sails to be done. A sail up here, the end of this mast, and I think we'll be there. So let's go back and take a look. Oh, that was a fail. Oh, that's awesome. Anyway, so let's go back and take a look. So I talked about a mob spawner, mob grinder. That is what the entire center of this ship is. From right about here to here is a mob grinder. From here to here. Alright? It's all a mob grinder. And that was kind of my intention, is I started out caving and lighting up all the caves, and I still haven't lit up everything, but lighting up most of the caves in the area, and that's how I found the stronghold. It's actually right there, believe it or not, which is really crazy. But this is like a nice lagoon inside a bay of mountains, which I thought was just fitting. Anonymous built a submarine that's attacking my ship, which is pretty hilarious. You can go inside, and we'll go check that out later. But anyway, so this is one giant mob spawner, mob grinder, and I thought, you know what? Let's like do something sweet. So I decided to make a pirate ship, and yeah. So back here is the captain's quarters, enchanting table, brewing stand, anvil. I had some paintings I need to put back up. And then this is the captain's quarters here with a desk. As you can see, just lots of random stuff that I've put all over the place. I've used a bajillion fences building this doggone thing, so I think fences have a great look to them. And then this is the bed. Neat little trick. The bed is actually, you know, of course, the captain doesn't want anybody to steal his booty. So if you get down just right here, bam, which is where I keep all my treasure. Now, I'm kind of a rich guy on the server, but again, I've been playing for a while. Again, since the first snapshot came out with new biomes. I think that's when I've been playing, so on this server. So yeah, MC, eat your heart out, baby. So that's my treasure chest. And my kids can come over here all they want, and they have no idea where it's at. And I guess I just gave it away if they ever watch this video, but oh well. So I got a couple ways down through these little tunnels here. Everything here is extremely tight-knit. This is basically like a mess. Here's a piano. I used to have some sheet music on there. I think somebody stole it. Maybe they knocked it off accidentally fighting something. So yeah, captain's like a mess table, a little kitchen over here. All my food I keep in here, and then this just goes up to the opposite side. And then, so I talked about organic feel. Well, in a ship, you're not going to find chests stacked on chests and all like perfect. Let me throw this record in here, and it opens up this secret passage. And then this is one of the first holds. So I went with chests just kind of stacked randomly, and you know, nobody but me really knows. Hold on, let me turn that music down. Music. All right, great. We know you work. Good job. So yeah, and then this is my little jail, the brig, toilet. It's my daughter's favorite little. Anyway, yeah, for a good time, call 867-5309. So yeah, that's the brig, and then this is just an access out to the ocean if I'm ever swimming up to the back of the ship. But this is the rear hold. So if I go back up to the top, now directly below this carpet is actually the mob spawner. So this redstone here is the lights to light up the mob spawner if I ever want to turn it off. And I just basically made these pathways so I could walk under the main deck of the ship and not have to go all the way up and all the way down. And then here's the front of the ship. Sorry, I'm just spinning around randomly. This is the... Oh, hey, buddy. The crew's quarters here with a bunch of stacked bunk beds. Whoops. With a bunch of stacked bunk beds. And, hey, let's take a nap real quick. That way I can get out of Lilycat's house and get back over here. Okay. And so here's my portals for the ship. Now, again, like I said before, the portals right here are basically directly above the portal down in the Skelly spawner. So I just need to readjust that in the nether, and I haven't done so yet. And then this is the front hold to the ship. And this one's a little more obvious than the rear hold. This is going to be my redstone items. These are my clay items. And it's not just clay, it's basically all my colors, wool, clay, glass, colored clay. So this will be there, and then I got stone items over here. So basically the building materials, the major building materials are what's over here, as well as quartz. And then this is just, again, I go for random so it looks like the cargo hold of a ship. So yeah, so that's my base, and what I have left to do is the sails, which hopefully we'll do, shoot, maybe we'll do it together. It's one of those projects I kind of gave up on, just because it is a lot of work, and it's very difficult to do from such a close perspective, simply because it's hard to know that it really has the look like it's blowing in the wind. So I've had to, you really have to build some, back up, come back, build some, back up, and it just gets really annoying. So eventually we'll do that together. Eventually we'll do annoying stuff together. So anyway, so yeah, this is the so just a quick look from the back of the ship. Good times. Definitely good times. Really enjoyed building this project, and I hope you really enjoyed checking it out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut from here, and I'm going to run back to the I'm gonna cut from here. I know, it's my prisoner. He's my prisoner just to make me sails, okay? I'm gonna cut from here, and I'm gonna go back to Spawn Town, and we'll see you there. And we're back again. So, all right. So back at Spawn Town. I just want to thank you if you watched this video. Thanks. If you didn't watch this video, cool beans. Again, I'm just making it to share, to give something back. I've really been given a lot by the Minecraft community and different YouTubers. There are probably a bajillion YouTubers out there. I think I was reading something or listening to something recently that was talking about like the sheer amount of Minecraft YouTubers is like makes up a majority of all the video game Let's Players or something like that on YouTube. So, you know, I realize I'm just another, needle in a haystack. So, but hopefully, something in this video like piqued your interest. Um, I appreciate you kind of getting through my stuttering and my not really knowing what to say. Again, this is my this really is my first video, so hopefully it wasn't completely snooze fest. But anyway, I promise that there will be others that'll be a little bit better. Anyway, so let me start off by saying this. I can guarantee what I'm going to do next. All right. This area here, this jungle tree, it's just growing for wood. I've actually, this used to be a huge lake, and it's just covered by one layer of grass. But this is the future home, the future construction site of my sheep farm. And normally I've just been planting trees here just to kind of gather wood and whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and use this real estate to make our sheep farm. And I'm really excited about the design, something I've been working out in creative, and I really like what's coming along. So, with that said, I'm gonna bid you adieu and call it a day. The next time we get together, we'll check out that sheep farm and get these bad boys working and sorted and doing something more for this world, because that's one thing I just don't have is very much colored wool, and frankly I'm tired of dyeing white wool at a loss, basically. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe next time I can get either Lilycat Anonymous or Creepahugga on here, and we can do something together. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Again, my name is Brian, username BCs300z, and I will see you around. Ciao.